We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs look for their 7th straight victory next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Stepping into the box, Alex Tucker. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Alex Tucker.
First offering on its way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. 67 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Digging in, Joe Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Reyes is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
Hey. 2-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
They won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Reyes, base runner at first with 1 out. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Another 1-2 delivery. Line hard, but foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in, Anthony Cox. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 0-1 and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. Outside, 2-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Shea, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Shea, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. The set and the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Steve Parker is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Coming to the plate now, number 2. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Strike 2. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Wide, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense. They better get it going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Count is 1-2 now. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tony Biddle batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here. And there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Up next for the Buccos, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Biddle is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Bronco Thomas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this one at 248. 13 home runs and 41 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Popped straight up. Avila ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively.
The pitcher.
And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
The pitcher, Steve Parker, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Cutter low, 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
One and two now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through. A base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Into the box, Alex Tucker, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Looped out towards short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The second baseman, Joe Reyes.
So striding in, Joe Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs nothing. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's set, and the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Contreras leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Santana will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the first baseman, Alex Avila.
Striding into the box, Alex Avila. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. He loses him on ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bumgarner hitting better than 200, which is really pretty exceptional for a pitcher.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The set and the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Riding in once again, Lance Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So striding forward now, Anthony Cox. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Contreras scoops it up onto first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Ryan Shea. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, Tony Biddle, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Shea is off of first with 2 away. Now a snap move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll snap one over to first, just keeping him close. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2 to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again.
Leading
Number
off
2,
for
0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, number 2.
First pitch on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit on the ground out to short. Tucker is up with it. And that's out number one.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. On the season, Hayward hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
So two are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch there on the inside, black, called the strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Contreras, a 6' 1 inch right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slow roller out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Bucks out in front, 2-0. Standing in, Domingo Santana. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got it. throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bronco Thomas.
Standing in, Bronco Thomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. One and two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still even at 2-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
High pop up. Baez moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Steve Parker. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Castellanos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Javier Baez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Nope. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Castellanos on at first, nobody out. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in, Alex Avila, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
From the belt, the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. First and second here with nobody out. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Madison Bumgarner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Squaring around to bunt is Bumgarner as he sets this one down. One there on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, number 2, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Thomas. And that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Alex Tucker 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Tucker.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Now, sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Joe Reyes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lance Walker.
Stepping into the box, Lance Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Still 1-2.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Baez onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Two and two. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it up on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Walker going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Cox.
The catcher, Anthony Cox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The windup and the 0-1. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Ryan Shea, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one. Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. And the off balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 2, Tony Riddle.
Into the box, Tony Biddle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1. Nick Castellanos now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batter, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Biddle is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rowan Wick is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 50. Now playing shortstop and batting 9, number 13. David.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Leading off for the Pirates, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
From the stretch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder, Bronco Thomas.
At the plate, Bronco Thomas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Schwarber makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 41, Steve Parker.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Steve Parker. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Wick has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 2-0. 2-1 the count. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hayward is in his tracks now. And he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Number 49 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 49.
So stepping in, David Bodie. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 2. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Walker, 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Comes set and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Craig Kimbrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The Cubs, number 24, Craig Kimbrell.
Leading off the inning, Alex Tucker, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Tucker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. The 0-1 popped him up. Bryant over to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Reyes.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Reyes. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's set. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A 1 pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box, Lance Walker, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Reyes leads off first with 1 away. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. In now, Anthony Cox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A high fastball is in there. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellanos is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Brendan Morrow will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Brandon Morrow.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One and 1 to Schwarber. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A line drive base hit to left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Number 40.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A runner at second, nobody out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Couple of walks for him thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Thomas. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher, Ray.
Anthony Rizzo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Rizzo has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Daniel Winkler enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 72, Daniel Winkler.
Striding in to start the ninth, Ryan Shea, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and one.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-1 is chased after and missed for a strike.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Line drive to center field. Hayward has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Tony Biddle, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and the runner back. First offering on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a curveball that hangs on inside for ball 3.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Wakes him up for strike 3. Nothing across here this half. Nothing in the Pittsburgh ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They trail here 2-1. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Don Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 46, Don Hendricks. Now playing left field and batting 9.
Into the box
number
now,
36.
Alex Avila, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. High in the air into shallow left center. Owings has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Hendricks was born in the state of Pennsylvania. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Outside and a full count. 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. The swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ready. Here's the first offering. One attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Now batting.
Wow. A perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 2-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Four to 2, the final score tonight. Chicago came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Daniel Winkler wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in